Hello, folks. Welcome back to The Slice. And I know I'm super late to it, but Djokovic has won Cincinnati, beating Roger Federer in the final, winning the Golden Masters. Completing the Golden Masters? I don't know. He's the first player to ever win all 9 Masters 1000 events on tour, and that's absolutely crazy. So I'm going to break down how he beat Federer, why it happened, and I'm going to also explain what I've been up to lately, getting some sweet interviews here on The Slice. Welcome back to the show, folks. Thanks for tuning in. How are you? Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you can get in one of these videos and give your slice on what's happening at the upcoming US Open. I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do that. It really helps us out. Like this video if you do, and if you could donate $1, $2, or $5 a month to the Slice on Patreon, this will help me make this my full-time job and go worldwide and do everything and cover all the tour events. And that's the goal, and I want to get there, and I need your help. So if you could support us at all on Patreon, that'd be great. But Djokovic beat Federer in the Cincinnati final. It was a blockbuster final. It was kind of sweet because it was like Djokovic has finally come back, and obviously he won Wimbledon. And we've seen now we got Nadal playing great. He obviously won the Rogers Cup, and Federer's playing good. So it's basically like the big three are back, and Murray's even trying to trickle back in there. So it's amazing to see, and we had this big blockbuster final, the most blockbuster final in a long time, maybe since last year. I don't know. I can't think of two history players playing in the final of a tournament like they did in Cincinnati. So how did it go down? What I saw from the match was I saw Djokovic playing vintage Djokovic tennis. He was timing the ball extremely well, playing the right shots, and playing that type of defense that makes players overplay because he can just get to everything, and he makes players overthink their shots and do the wrong things. And I think that might have gotten to Federer a bit, and Federer seemed rushed, and he seemed like he wasn't hitting the ball as cleanly as he had earlier in that week. So congrats to Djokovic for playing ballsy tennis all week long and then really sticking it out in a pretty close final with Federer. What I saw on Federer's end and what a lot of Fed fans and Federer himself said was he couldn't return shat. He returned less second serves than first serves apparently on Djokovic's serve, which makes no sense because obviously the ball is coming slower. So Federer's timing was somehow completely off in that front, and that really didn't allow him to get into. He broke him once, but then he got broken back because he was also just mishitting a lot of shots. A lot of that's got to come from Djokovic playing so well and putting pressure on Federer, and obviously, nobody's immune from getting tight, but wasn't Federer's best performance, and I think Djokovic did play a really good match. And honestly, obviously, Djokovic can beat Federer, and Federer can beat Djokovic. It's so tight. They're pretty much equal in the head-to-head. Now Djokovic is 2 ahead, but he's really only 1 ahead because one of them was a default. But that's how I saw the match went down. Djokovic was hitting really cleanly. Federer was a little bit off, and Djokovic just played well in those big moments. One time, Federer had 3 break points, or 3 holding points, and Djokovic came all the way back to break. That's a tough one. And it just seemed like Djokovic got Federer on an off day a bit, and it was Djokovic's day at the park, and he won the Golden Slam. So hats off to Djokovic and his team. He is, I would say, what would you guys say? The comeback is fully complete. The Joker's back, and there's no denying that. So is he the favorite for the U.S. Open coming up? I don't know. I'm thinking he might be, but that's interesting. And the U.S. Open is obviously next weekend starts, or this coming weekend, and I want to know your early predictions for the favorites. So if you want to be in this is the first time I've ever opening these videos up to the Slice fans. So what you got to do is make a video and just start it like this. Welcome to the Slice, folks. My prediction for the winner of the US Open is blank, and this is why I think that. Pretty short, keep it like under 30 seconds. Just be funny with it, give some reasons, be controversial. We like that. We don't want super plain answers. Just be funny with it, and I'm going to pick 5 or 10 of the best ones and include them in my next video. So the title of the video has to go #TheSliceTennis, #TheSliceTennis, US Open prediction. And that's all you got to do. Just post that to your YouTube, and I'll be looking for those hashtags. And also hashtag it in the description, and I'll be able to see it. So I'm gonna include that in my prediction video coming this weekend, and then that is gonna be pretty cool, I think. So I'd love to see your slice on the US Open draw once it comes out. You gotta wait till the draw comes out. You should wait till the draw comes out. You don't have to, I guess, but that's how we're gonna do this next video. But in the meantime, I went to the Vancouver Open Challenger, which is a sweet challenger, probably the best challenger in the world here in Vancouver. And I got interviews with Thanasi Kokkinakis and Daniel Evans and a couple other people. And I've already posted the Daniel Evans, the bad boy tennis Dan Evans, coming off his suspension, and Thanasi Kokkinakis, the cock from Australia, who beat Federer earlier this year. I talked to them both about all that stuff. That's on the channel now. Go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. And I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It's US Open season, and the slice is heating up. Thanks for watching, folks. Click here to watch my interview with Thanasi Kokkinakis, where I ask him, would he beat Nick Kyrgios in a game of basketball?